Hey everybody, it is Tanya, Thrifty Treasures. Welcome to episode 11 of Jewelry Detectives. And today we have Carla, Princess Casserole, joining us, and Angie from Treasured Vintage.
Hey everybody.
So how are y'all doing this morning?
Pretty good. Since I took off work, I can do whatever I want.
So Carla, you want to introduce yourself or tell us a little bit about your YouTube channel?
Sure. So my name is Princess Casserole, and I have a YouTube channel where I do a lot of jewelry hauls and jewelry jar unjarrings. And I also have recently been doing informational, educational type videos where I have one on my channel where you can do a quiz to see if you can guess who the designer is. And that seemed to be pretty popular. I'm going to keep doing that.
That sounds awesome. I'm totally going to go check that out.
Yeah, Karen took it and Angie took it as well.
So it's like interactive? You can do it on YouTube?
Yeah, it's like you take a poll.
Oh, okay. How cool is that?
Yeah, and then the answers will be right after. So it's fun.
Awesome. All right. So what kind of jewelry did you bring today?
So everything I have here. So I'm a little bit about me. I'm a hoarder. So I'm kind of addicted to thrifting. It's kind of how I've gotten to this place, is going too much to estate sales and thrift stores. So everything I'm going to show, I have made peace with parting with.
Okay, well, just take comfort in knowing that you're not the only one who kind of hoards jewelry and stuff like that.
Good.
Right, Angie?
Right.
I think that's how a lot of us get started reselling, right?
Yes, definitely.
So I kind of wanted to get your opinions on if you think some of this stuff might sell, you know, what you guys might list it for, any keywords or tips, because I'm completely new and I have not started my Etsy shop yet, but I started the first process, so it's going to be Princess Casserole US. That's going to be my Etsy name.
Okay, let me write that down. We should put a link to it in the description box too.
Yeah, I gotta make my first listing. I didn't realize how much it is, like how much stuff you have to do to start your store. It's a process.
It is a process.
It's been a while.
Did you get all your policies and everything done?
No, so that's the thing. I have to get, I have to do all that too. So I might steal peeks at both of yours to see if,
That's fine. Yep.
Okay.
I've done that too. I mean, it's probably how everybody gets theirs. They get ideas from everybody else's policies. And there's actually an Etsy one that you can just do, a generic one that they make.
Oh.
You can just do. I mean, you can pick theirs. So.
And then change it a little bit how I need it.
Yeah.
Like the whole layout?
Yeah, I think it's relatively new that they did it that way. And they also have something new. It's a new page for your dashboard, I think, which I'm using now and I like.
I'll have to go check it out. I haven't noticed.
Because everything, you don't have to go to different pages for, I know they changed it up a while back. You had to go for your listings up and it makes it easier. I can't really describe how they changed it, but they did change it. First, I thought I wasn't going to like it, but now I do. I'm used to it. So,
right. So, Carla, have you decided that that's going to be like your only selling platform? Or are you going to do eBay too, or just strictly Etsy?
I think I'm going to do just Etsy if I have anything, because I have like a bunch of jewelry that I need to get rid of. That's just like costume kind of junky jewelry. I might give that to my husband to do on eBay. So.
Right.
But I'm not going to start my own. I'll make him do it all. And I'm doing the MSP auction too, so hopefully that should help get rid of, free up some space so I can hoard a little bit more.
Right. Now, when are you going to do that?
March. I don't remember the exact day, but it's in March. So
that'll be fun. I love that show. It's like one of my favorite ones, you guys. So if you don't know, it's MSP auction show on Mothership Products YouTube channel on Saturday nights at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So it's a lot of fun.
Yes. So I'm excited about that too. So the first thing I have Let me see. I did bring this. We'll see if this works. No, doesn't wanna. I think it likes this better.
Yeah, your hand is better.
Yes, it is.
So it's silver, and I can't remember if it's I think it's a Taxco piece, and it's reversible. It's a pendant.
That's lovely.
Very
Is
pretty.
it coral and onyx, or?
I don't know. It is cool to the touch, and it's really pretty.
I guess that really doesn't look like coral, does it? It's very, it's a dark,
it's really red.
I thought it was enamel at first.
Yeah, I think it's in here separately, like you could feel the lip. But I like that it's reversible with the red and the black.
Yeah, I do
like
too.
That too. That's pretty.
That's a nice hefty piece too.
And inside it says ATI, so this is a Taxco. And I think that's the artist that did it, ATI. And it also says Mexico 925 inside the bale, which is pretty big.
One thing I waffle back and forth on is whether to put a pendant like that on a chain.
I was actually going to ask.
Yeah, I don't know which is best, because if you have a good enough pendant, and which yours is certainly good enough, I think it's beautiful. I mean, a lot of people I know sell those on their own. I know you've sold a lot of pendants separately, Tonya.
Yeah, and that's usually how I list them too. I never really thought to add a necklace.
It always seems to me like it's not quite
finished
altogether. Yeah, but it kind of gives the person the opportunity to put their own chain, you know, and plus you might not have the exact chain that looks right with it. So
yeah, and I'm not sure which one would go with, you know, the bale is pretty big.
Yeah.
It's really nice too because it's like soldered here, so there isn't like, you know, the bale is all together.
There's no lip or anything.
Yeah, which is really nice because it's reversible, you know.
Yeah.
So how much would you guys list something like this for?
Angie?
I would say at least around, what, 50? I'm not sure for a nice silver piece like that. Of course, it's like, you know, you're asking.
That's kind of what I was thinking though too, like 45, 50.
Yeah.
What were you thinking?
I always have to look at comps. It's like I'm just lost without the Google, which I think is so funny.
The Google.
I'm going to start using that.
I know. Steve is so funny.
Yeah. The Google. I am lost without the Google. But yeah, I'd have to look and see. I mean, I'm sure that is probably going to be my stock answer for every single time you ask me what I would ask for something, unless I have the exact same thing in my store.
But you know, getting your first reaction is helpful though too, because you know when you're picking up, you know, you do have a reaction on how much you think something might be for. So, you know, and a lot of times it's pretty close.
Yeah, I guess you have a ballpark feeling. It's always good to confirm though with the.
Oh wow! So I'm sitting here looking on eBay, and they seem to go for pretty decent money.
Oh, there's some similar.
Let me pull this one up. Now they don't look exactly like yours. Let me see if I can screen share this.
Yeah, and the maker is ATI. So I think some people for the Taxco pieces search by the maker as well.
Let's see.
Because they have similar styles.
Okay. Can y'all see them? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, looking at the page.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was coming through good. It's
Right.
there we go. $15, $16.99, $11. The good ones must be on down the page.
Yeah. That's the hard part too, is sometimes the stuff is so all over the place. It's really hard to know.
I mean, I think, you know, $40, $50 range would be good.
I do too.
Dwayne, when am I on the auction? He's on there telling me to sell all my jewelry. Yeah, they're really pretty though. I like that a lot. Have you guys ever sold anything to one of your subscribers on YouTube?
Yes.
Yes.
Just yesterday.
And I know you said you had two, right, Carla? You made a few
I
sales?
finally just did. So hopefully she got it today. So that was fun. Doing the packaging stuff. All right. So the next one I have is this. I had no idea what this was, and somebody had posted on my video, and if she's watching, you know, she can contact me about buying it because she was interested, but that's before I knew anything. It was like one of my first videos. And it's not signed, but it's a brooch.
There is a name for that religious.
It's La Pietra, I think, something like that.
That's right. Oh boy, sorry about that. Desiree.
Really pretty.
It's very well made too, because I always look when there's like details on the back, like there's texture on the back.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yes, very detailed.
So it's really well made.
You remember what that is called, right?
In something.
Intaglio.
That's it.
How do you spell that? I've never heard of it.
Intaglio.
I've only ever seen it, so I think you were the first one I heard actually pronounce it, you and Karen.
Yes, Karen knows so much. I learned so much from her videos and Angie's videos. They really know, just like the way they describe things and everything. It's really helpful.
Yeah, so this one, when I checked, was like 45 as well.
Wow.
And that edge there is a scalloped. You could describe that in keywords: scalloped edge, reverse carved intaglio, scalloped edge. I'm doing your keywords now.
No, that's helpful.
Filigree. Is it filigree?
The pity, and is by Michelangelo.
Oh, yeah. All that information is helpful.
Yeah.
So Angie, I'm curious, what makes it, and how do you say it, intaglio? Because I'm looking on eBay, and some of them go for thousands of dollars. So those obviously have real gold.
That reversed carved technique, that's what that's known as, if I am right about that.
Is there a word for the reverse of that, like where it's coming out?
Yeah.
Or is that just a cameo?
No, there's a name for it. Is it embossed, maybe? Relief.
Maybe, yeah. Because I have some of those too.
I'll tell you, those books that you got, just pour through those, and I have underlined so many words and highlighted so many words that describe jewelry and the way that jewelry appears, and that's where I learn a lot of my terms.
Yeah, that's a great tip.
I'll just go, like if I'm eating lunch or something, I'll just have my book here and I'll be looking through and I'll just be highlighting all kinds of stuff in the book about describing the technique,
right,
the form of jewelry and how to describe it.
And also another good tip is also the catalogs, like the jewelry catalogs. You can flip through there and get a lot of good keywords and how to describe your pieces as well.
I have some 80s Vogues upstairs, And they have a lot of like the Trifari jewelry and stuff from the 80s. So that's fun too. So I've been poring over those, seeing the different like really big earrings and.
Oh, I wish I would have kept mine. I had like a closet full of Vogues and Glamours and all that I got rid of them. You can't keep all that stuff.
Because I think some people collect the ads from those too, some of the older ones.
Sure, yeah, definitely.
70s are really cool.
Okay, so Dwayne has given us a description here. Tell us how you say it again, Angie. I don't know if I said it right. Intaglio?
Yep, that's perfect.
Okay, so he says it's an engraving or incised figure in stone or other hard material depressed below the surface that an impression from the design yields an image in relief. Thank you, Dwayne.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah, I had no idea.
I've heard of it, but I've never actually heard somebody say it.
Right.
So the next one I have is this one.
Oh, that's pretty.
Maybe I can take it out and put it on top. It's probably hard to see it with the white. This is the one that's a Waterford crystal.
Oh, that's really pretty.
And it's silver.
I think you had that on the show before, didn't you?
Yeah.
Is it silver or clear?
Oh, well, this is crystal, and then I meant the bail and the rest of the chain is silver. Sorry. Yeah,
I was like, wait, is it not focusing?
It's a special kind of silver that's clear.
Right.
They only make it here in Buffalo.
Yeah, leave it to me.
So I have no idea what to charge for this one either. I think it's pretty. Do crosses sell well?
Yeah. I think so.
Good, because I have a lot of them. I would say
the more ornate or the more unique ones would sell the best, just like anything, you know, the more unique or different a piece is, it's going to sell best, I think.
Oh my goodness. Those sell for really good money, Carla. Have you looked it up yet?
No.
Let me show you.
Like I said, last night I was getting together a list of a bunch of things that I was willing to part with.
Okay.
Which is a hard thing for us jewelry hoarders.
It is. Definitely.
I hear you do that sometimes too. Should I keep this?
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
And sometimes, right. And sometimes I'll just keep it maybe, you know, for like a month or two, and then I'm over it and I'll go ahead and sell it. But look at these prices.
Wow. Wonderful. There you go.
Yeah.
And it looks like they sell readily. I mean, there's a lot of them and there's a lot of sold. So that's good too.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It would probably look really nice on too.
This one right here looks just like yours. And the blue little jewelry box.
I think that's a brooch. Or no, that's a necklace. It looked like a brooch with the stuff on top.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely a good one to list.
I can't keep it all. My husband will murder me. I'll have nowhere to sleep because it will just be jewelry everywhere. Believe me, I'm keeping a good portion of things too.
So where'd you find all this jewelry at?
So one was an estate sale. One was at a church sale, which I don't know how to search for those. Like I just knew because somebody had told me about it. But like you can't really Google that. It's kind of like you have to know. Do you guys have a lot of church sales? I know Angie finds some too in her area.
Yeah, we have a ton of church sales. A lot of times in the spring and then again in the fall.
Yeah, because I find good deals there.
I have to make sure I don't buy anything else but jewelry because there's all kinds of other neat vintage stuff too, but I am not going to, even smalls, you know, before I said I'll be all right with smalls, but now I'm not even going to do smalls because I think I'm niched up with the jewelry, and I'm just not going anywhere else because.
You mean you're only going to be selling jewelry now?
Mm-hmm. I see my pattern is I don't do it. I don't do anything else. So there's no sense in collecting stuff if you're not going to sell it, you know?
Right. So I'm curious, have you noticed an increase in your sales since you've really just cut out everything else but jewelry, and then that's just all you're focusing on?
No.
No?
I do. I am going to sell like belts and picture frames. I'm going to keep selling those, you know, because I like those, and they're small, and I know I can sell those, but you know, no, because I've pretty much stuck with that anyway.
I think belts to me are in the same vein as jewelry anyway.
Yeah, they're accessories. You know, accessories is pretty much like jewelry anyway.
Body jewelry.
Yeah.
So I have a weird one here. I have no idea about this, and when I looked it up, I couldn't find anything. It's in the original box. It is Jackie Collins. So I think that's what, Jackie Collins, like 80s maybe?
Yeah.
And it comes with a little card where she describes why she designed this. And then it is like 2 cats. It's a brooch.
Oh, interesting. Cats sell. That's a good subject matter, though.
Yeah, I think they're cats. I don't think they're like leopards or anything. I think they're just cats.
Cougars, maybe?
Which she had too. So I bought one. Jim's got one of these too. So
You think they're cougars?
Could be.
I don't know.
Panthers?
They might be.
Because I think they're more panther looking than cats. They look sleeker, or their heads look more wild looking, maybe.
Yeah, she does say cats is. I've always thought of cats as being sleek, provocative, and mysterious, kind of like my novels. So I've created a fabulous scent and exclusive collection of glamorous and glittering jewelry inspired by my love of leopards and panthers. So she mentions cats, leopards, and panthers. So I have no idea. But
okay, I'm looking at some pieces here on Worth Point. I'm not seeing one exactly like yours, but I also just typed in panthers. So let me show you guys.
She makes.
Are y'all seeing it?
Romance novels, right?
Yes. And she was also Joan Collins. Is that who it was?
Jackie.
Or Jackie Collins. Okay, Jackie is Joan's sister, and Joan was on Dynasty.
What? Oh my God, are you serious?
Yeah.
I was totally a big Dynasty fan.
I love
What was the other one called? Dynasty and was Falcon. Yes, oh my gosh.
I know. Yeah. I love those shows too.
Oh, only going up on eBay for about $10. So Debbie and Max Go Thrifting found it.
Okay, good.
I wasn't sure. I'd never seen anything like that before. So
that's one like yours. I'll see this. This one's in gold though. It sold for $14.75.
So that's like a normal price for in like an okay brooch, from what I see, like anywhere between $10 and $20.
Yeah.
Because that's what I was going to ask about next. Is that actually
surprises me though, because I would have thought that would be more. That really surprises me, but
they don't have the box or anything though either. I think it's kind of fun with the box and the message.
Yeah, I think the box and the message add value for sure.
Yes. I would go at least 18 on that. Or 19 or 20.
Yeah, that sounds good. I do like it. It's cute. So that was going to ask about these kind of things because I know all of you have seen and sold things like this.
Hummingbirds?
Yeah, JJ.
Oh, that's really pretty. I don't know that I've seen a whole lot of colored pieces by them. It's usually either like the silver toned or the gold.
And then this one's pretty similar. Another.
I know there's collectors of hummingbirds.
They're really cute. And then this one is also, I don't know how I ended up with all of these JJ hummingbird pieces.
I would sell those in a lot.
You think so? That's one of my other questions was, you think they do better together or separately?
Let me look it up, see what they're going for.
Yeah, I think they're cute too. I agree. Most of JJ's that I see don't have any coloring or enamel on them either. So
yeah,
considering that if you're selling them on Etsy, I would sell them separately.
You think so?
Because you can get more separately. And there's people that are looking for hummingbird jewelry. Debbie said the exact one sold for $19.95.
Which one?
I don't know which one she's talking about. Maybe the first one. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I see. Let me show you guys real quick. I see a couple colored JJ bird brooches that sold for really good.
And they're in really good shape too. No enamel loss or anything. The double one, she was saying, Debbie and Max. Must be the double hummingbird, she means.
Y'all see these two little ones at the bottom?
The only thing is if you look on Etsy and there's like 5 of them, which very well could be, if they're common, in that case, you might want to lot them. But otherwise, if you can't find any like it, I would do them separately.
I love the JJ brooches. I think they're so whimsical.
Yeah, they're really unique for sure.
And then I have this one too, which is a JJ. She really did all kinds of different things.
Oh, it's a wizard.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
and he's
that.
got like a little crystal on his.
Oh my gosh, I've never seen one like that by JJ.
Yeah, and it's signed down here.
That's definitely a piece that somebody will want.
It's like reminds me of the 90s,
Yeah.
Everything was like unicorns and wizards.
People are looking for that kind of thing.
Yeah, and this one actually has stones in it too, which is also different for JJ,
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Those sell for really good money. One just like yours sold for $32.99 on eBay. Uh-huh.
Good.
So, yeah, you got some good things, Carla.
She always does.
I tried to pick out some of my cool things. Like I have a lot of not cool things too, but.
Yeah, your Etsy shop's going to be really nice.
It is. I'm sure it's going to be nice.
So Angie, I think, and Tani, you said you do this too, right? How about men's cufflinks?
Mm-hmm. A lot of them. I mean, if I come across them and they're cheap enough, I'll definitely pick them up.
Yeah, these were cheap.
I think I'm not sure, but if it's me or if it's true, but it seems the interest is waning on those. I know that there was a lot of talk about cufflinks a year or so ago, and I mean, it was like everybody was buying them and looking for them and selling them. Now it just kind of seems like you don't hear about cufflinks anymore, and I haven't sold any. I think I've sold one pair within the last, 4 or 5 months. So I really haven't moved any of those lately, and I've got, I don't know how many pair I've got in my shop, but I have a good many in there, and neat ones, really vintagey ones, and a whole bunch of different kind of variety ones, and I haven't sold any. So I'm not sure if it's waning or what the deal is, but I don't think I'm going to be looking for them to pick them up.
Unless they're super cheap and cool.
Yes. Yeah.
I can't turn them away if they're super cheap and cool. Because these ones are cool too.
Oh yeah, I like those.
They're really mid-century.
So we have a question here in the chat, or really a comment, I guess. It says, ladies, please give me the pros and cons of selling on eBay or Etsy. Thanks. This is from Carissa Powell.
Yeah, that's helpful.
So, okay, well, I'll say something. So the pros and cons of selling on eBay. Well, one, Angie always says that she feels like you can get more for your items on Etsy versus eBay.
I'm kind of changing that now, Tonya.
Are you?
I know you said, you know, you've quoted me on that quite a bit, and at first I thought that, but I've been seeing you get just as good a prices on eBay. So I'm going to retract that. And, you know, it depends on what it is. I think you've gotten just as good on eBay as I've gotten on Etsy. So, yeah. You know, I think that's really not too much of a factor anymore. It just depends. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, and I think it's just a whole different vibe over on Etsy. I feel like a lot of the younger people might be on Etsy. I could be wrong, but I do think that. What do you think, Angie? Maybe the younger crowd?
I never really thought of it that way. I guess that's true.
Like the hipsters and stuff like that.
Yeah, I guess that's probably true. But it seems to be a more sophisticated crowd maybe over there.
Or people who know what they're looking for.
People who want to just buy something. They don't want to bid on anything. They don't want to, you know, fool around with eBay. They want to go to a boutique.
Yeah.
You know? They want to have like a little shopping experience. And you don't necessarily get that on eBay, you know?
Right.
So I think it's
like looking at your store as a whole.
Yeah. I like to present my store as kind of like a catalog, you know? Mm-hmm. Maybe you do a little bit over there on eBay, get that kind of a thing, but I don't think as a rule you do. So it's a different kind of shopping experience.
Yeah, and I think it's also good to cross-post because your item, you get more viewers on your item for sure on both platforms. You just have to remember if it sells on one to go delete it off the other one.
Do you sell on both, Tonya?
I do. So this is what's happening right now. So, and it's slow going, but I'm getting there. So if it's a vintage piece of jewelry, of course, I'll list it on eBay and then I'll cross-post it on Etsy. But now if it's like a more modern piece of jewelry, I can cross-post it on Poshmark. So I've kind of just started experimenting with that a little bit. You know, I've been watching people like Thelma Thrift and Lauren Hot Chic Thrift, and they do really well on Poshmark. So I'm going to give it a try. Yeah.
She has said that Poshmark you can do on the computer now, so it makes it even easier. So I was actually thinking that I have opened the Poshmark, like Google. I have opened the Poshmark, and I have not done anything with the Poshmark yet. As soon as I opened it, though, it was like I was swarmed with followers. It's like it almost felt like, leave me alone. But I know that's supposed to be good, you know. So I know that I shouldn't feel that way because that's a good thing, I guess. But I just felt like it was like a little bit too suffocating for me.
Yeah,
it was a whole different way of what I was used to. But I was thinking about the more modern pieces that I have. It would be a great place to unload those.
Definitely, I agree.
That's the other thing. I do have some modern pieces that if I do Etsy, I don't know how I'm going to unload them.
Yeah, Poshmark, Carla.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Or, well, I'm going to probably do in the MSP auction, I'll do like a contemporary, like newer lot of jewelry.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I was planning.
And also, you guys, next Tuesday evening, I'm hoping to have Thelma Thrift on talking about Poshmark. So if you want to learn more about it, come on over and bring your questions, because I know I'm going to have a bunch of questions for her too. She's such an inspiration.
Oh, she's lovely. She's very nice.
Definitely.
All right, ready for something else?
We are.
This is pretty similar to one of the other things. It is silver. I think it's marked in the bale 925. It's
That's a large piece.
Really big. So like here's a 50-cent piece. And here's the shell. It's pretty big.
God.
And it's the back too.
It's very pretty.
And the bale is nice. It is also, you know, soldered together.
Yeah, I'm not.
So it's the. Go ahead, Angie.
I was going to say it looks like it might be a rather, I don't know, a common type of a pendant. Maybe it's not real. You know, it's just a beachy type of a pendant. It is big though. That is one thing going for it.
Yeah, it's pretty huge.
And I would say like nautical clamshell for keywords.
Beachy, resort.
Yes.
I mean, it's kind of heavy too, you know.
Would you think maybe 30-ish, 20 to 30 on that or more? Or 30?
Is it marked? Does it have any kind of maker's mark on it?
No maker's mark, but it says 925 in the bale. So
Duffer Cat said scalloped shell. That's a good one.
Definitely.
So, you know, heavy. It's pretty heavy just for the sterling too.
I would say at least 40 or 50 for that.
Oh, okay.
What are you thinking, Angie?
I don't know. I was going to go lower than that, but I really don't know. I've never had a piece like that. So have you found any comps? Are you looking?
It's hard for this one when I looked because a lot of them are not this big.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the thing you have working for you is the size there.
Yeah.
I mean, I might even go small. I meant smaller. I'm sitting here looking at this other page. I might even go higher than that. Maybe even $50, $60.
The thing you'll want to emphasize on that is the size, and make sure you put something there
next to it for scale.
And in your title, put oversized, massive, huge.
Yes.
So they really get it that it's big.
Yeah, it would definitely be a statement piece, I believe.
I know the only things I have here for scale is a 50-cent piece, which doesn't really help much because how often do you see 50-cent pieces?
Right. I was thinking that. Yeah, I was thinking a penny might be better.
That's the only thing I have near me.
That's a good point.
I have a $2 bill in my wallet too. I don't know why I have all this weird money. All right, that's kind of what I was thinking too. So I know Angie also likes these. These are it's like an artsy piece with, I guess this one was 80% silver from the year. It's a quarter. So I had no idea this was a quarter until like I turned it around because they put stuff on it like decorations, and then there's mercury dimes.
Oh, very cool.
Also, I guess coin silver, like 80.
So that is like spun silver in between there.
Yeah, like wire work.
Oh, it's wire work. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not really spun silver then.
I go slower until I see it focus nice.
Oh, that is so pretty. It's really unique.
Yeah, and then on this one, you can see it looks more like a regular coin on the other side.
Yeah, that is neat.
And it's dome. They did the dome shaping a little bit too, so it looks, not quite like coins.
Right. Yeah, I would hope you could go high on that. And it's definitely an artisan piece. That would be good keywords, artisan.
Yeah, because I guess the Mercury dimes have more silver in it than, you know, normal dimes.
Right. And you could just look up coin jewelry and see if there's any comps on that or anything like it.
So I'm sorry, did you say there are any markings on it?
No.
Okay.
Just years on the coins.
What were the years again? I'm sorry.
1945. So when I looked up this quarter, the 1945 quarter, there was something special about it with the amount of silver that it had. And these dimes are called Mercury dimes, but I think there's also another word for them. Because they're weird with like a head with wings.
Yeah. Interesting.
I bet you Silver Hair Stacker would know that answer.
Oh my gosh, we so think alike. I would promise you, I was just thinking that. Yeah, you should post that in the jewelry group, Carla, and I would tag him. Yes, definitely. I bet you he'd definitely have something to say about it.
U.S. coins are all 90% pre-1965, 90% silver. So I think that's why they make things out of them.
Yeah.
What about this one? It's got watermelon Rivoli.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, that's really pretty.
This one's gorgeous too. Here, we'll do the 50-cent piece for scale.
I love watermelon Rivoli. That's one of my favorite things.
It's a tiny bit worn on some of them in the back, but you can't really see it from the front.
I bet it's check.
Now, what are y'all saying? Tell me what you're saying. It sounds like you're saying, I know you're not, but it sounds like you're saying ravioli.
Watermelon ravioli sounds
slowly
terrible.
for me, Angie.
It's R-I-V-O-L-I, Rivoli. I think it's I'd have to write it down. R-I-V-O-L-I. That's right, isn't it, Carla?
Yes, that sounds right.
Yeah, I've seen you use that term before, Angie.
Okay, that is
the shape of these, how they're like
pointed on top.
Yeah.
And watermelon is the color. When you see all those different colors, it's usually green and pink and blue and all. It's just like a rainbow of colors. That's the watermelon Rivoli. That's that stone. It's the name of that stone. And that's from like the 30s.
Oh, is it that old?
Yeah.
It does have that, like the filigree backing, which are always kind of older when I see that too. Like the nice ones anyway.
I'm thinking that's when it's from. I could be wrong. But
I think it's really cool though. It's different.
Maybe it's newer than that. It might be 40s. It might be 50s.
It's pretty heavy too. Like these are not really bendable wires.
I love the way the stones are scalloped too on the edge. That's really neat.
Yeah.
That's something you don't see a lot either.
Yeah, I've never seen a brooch like this before.
That's unique.
I'd go high on that too.
Yeah. That would be really nice on a brooch, on a jacket, you know?
Yeah. I can see you getting your hair all tangled up in it though.
I get my hair tangled up in everything. It's way too long.
No, I think it's pretty.
My hairdresser actually just had surgery and I'm too lazy to go to somebody else, so I'll just wait until he comes back.
Yeah, don't go to anybody.
So how much do you think you would do that on that, Angie? And you know what? I forgot to mention they have like there's rhinestones in the top of them too. And that's how they're held on to this.
Oh, I love that effect too.
Yeah, I just realized that.
Oh, I love that.
I like
Yeah, I
how
think she could
the
get a
older
lot for
jewelry is
that.
put together.
Hmm.
You should be able to get a lot. I don't know if you can or not, but you should be able to. I don't know. I'd want to get 50. I'd want to get that. I don't know if I could get that or not.
Like 50 with best offer.
Well, you don't really do best offer on Etsy, but if you want to do eBay, you could do it. I mean, you could put on your Etsy store you in your like your comment up at the top or whatever that you will accept offers or entertain offers or some
Oh, okay.
verbiage like that you could put up there. That way it lets people know that you're willing to negotiate on your prices.
And then they'll like message you.
Yeah, I've seen people like do that before for their shops.
That's good.
Carla, Cindy loves jewelry, or actually it's just Cindy. She's asking, are these the items that you're going to be putting on the MSP auction show?
I could if there's interest. Like I said, I've actually made peace with getting rid of these. So
Yeah, this is a super nice lot that you're showing. If you were to sell all of this on the show, I feel like you could really make a really good price on it.
I do too. Yeah.
yeah, maybe I'll put some of this together and do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and another good tip also whenever the time comes is to take some teaser pictures and put that in the MSP auction Facebook page. So that way people can get an idea of, you know, a sneak peek of the items you're going to be selling.
Oh, I'm totally going to do that. I got this too. I thought this was neat. It's a keychain, so it's not really jewelry, but it came with this little tag. It's Whiting and Davis.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I have one too.
Do you
mine
really?
I think mine is just, yes, I think mine's just a circle. Let me see if I can grab it real quick.
I've never seen it before.
When did Whiting and Davis stop making stuff? I was thinking they were an older company.
I think they still did in the 80s, and I think somebody might have bought them. So I think they're still coming out with some things.
Oh, because
Yeah.
I was thinking that does not look vintage to me at all.
No, but it's really well made. I think maybe 90s.
I love Whiting and Davis stuff. I pick up their stuff all the time. As a matter of fact, just this morning, I picked up another little coin purse. But okay, so here's mine. It's pretty big.
Oh, how funny. We could get together.
That's cute.
Yeah, and then
left out.
And then here's a little gold mesh, I guess like a little cigarette pouch.
Or for your phone.
Yes. I love this gold mesh stuff. And the wallet I picked up this morning is this gold mesh like this too. I only paid like $2.99 for it. So I can't wait to get it listed. I love that kind of stuff.
I like the way it feels.
Yes.
And their quality is really nice too, because the plating doesn't really come off or anything.
Yes, I agree.
Oh yeah, Cindy said that they reopened their company. An employee bought it.
Oh,
see,
that's
you're
interesting.
twinsies. Tammy Talk said you're twinsies. I'm not. I'm just the stepsister.
What about a locket?
Oh, that's very pretty.
It's got I believe it's scroll chain, right?
Yeah, I think that is what that's called. That is really pretty.
And this can move. So
yeah, that's a gorgeous piece. That almost looks like a 1928 piece.
I know, but it's not marked. There's no tag or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have to ask for the viewers and for myself. I feel like you guys are the jewelry detectives and I'm like the one learning. Okay, so let's talk about this squirrel chain. What makes it a squirrel chain?
Scroll.
Oh. Listen, y'all, I'm here for entertainment, okay? I provide the laughs.
It's okay, Tonya. We love you so much.
Oh, I'm really a redhead, I swear. I'm not all blonde.
That would be really cute if it was a squirrel chain.
Yeah, like I'd have to have one for sure.
You know what? There is also
Yeah, there's little like
sites that I
scrolls.
use. I'll go and I'll look up what the chain's called.
Yeah, there's a page that has, well, I think you have it in the group, Tonya, that has the different types of chains on it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, we sure do.
So I thought this one was cute, even though it doesn't have a mark. I like that this thing moves, so you can kind of wear it differently. It's not quite a lariat style, right, Angie?
Not quite, but yeah, I was wondering what you do call that.
Yeah, because it's similar.
There's a name for it. Yeah.
And you can't move that, or you can?
You can.
If anybody knows what that's called, let us know.
And it's really long, which I love the long necklaces because I don't like things being at my chest. I like it being longer.
What's it look like inside? Does it open okay? And what's inside of it? Little plastic or?
There's no children's pictures in here. You sometimes buy them and there's still pictures of people.
Right. Oh, that's so sad.
I know.
So is there any plastic covering or anything in there?
No.
That is
the same on both sides.
Yeah, I don't know, but I'd try. I'd go high on that too. See if that's going to be in the auction. That would really be.
I think somebody could make a nice set with some of this stuff too if they wore it.
Mm-hmm.
I got some big earrings for you, Angie.
Oh wow, gorgeous!
Cute. They're clipped.
Really pretty.
Waterfall earrings or something. Oh,
and they have their prong set at the bottom with the stones.
They're gorgeous.
Really unique.
So they're pretty big.
You don't see them with stones dangling very often like that. They're very pretty.
Right.
Yeah, see?
I'm surprised you're not keeping those.
I have the chandelier ones I'm keeping. I'm keeping these ones.
Well, I would think so.
These ones are mine. So I can sell these ones.
Yeah.
But these are also awesome. I love the purple color of them too. They're really pretty. Purple.
Yeah.
But these I will keep with those Vendome ones forever.
They're chandelier earrings. Pat said they're not waterfall. Yeah, I was thinking of something else.
Oh yeah. How much would you sell these ones for?
Wow, I'd have to look at comps. Once again,
they're really statement earrings though. Like you wouldn't even really have to wear anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Somebody is going to want those, and
Bianca,
like all the that you brought today, it's like somebody is going to want that stuff. You brought some awesome stuff.
Yeah. So Bianca is saying in the chat, how can you bring yourself to sell all this pretty stuff? She said she would always want to keep it all.
It's because I have lots of other pretty stuff upstairs. That's why.
I would like to see your personal collection stuff. I bet you got some really good things in there too.
Yeah. I do. I had that. Yeah, these are the things I'm ready to get rid of. But I definitely have a lot that I am not. This I was showing Angie earlier.
Oh, I like that.
It's one of those little articulated fishies.
Koi fish. Yeah. I just listed one, but it's not enamel.
Yeah, this one does have enamel on it and like the, cloisonne type, like there's wire here.
Mm-hmm.
Textured
Looks like it has
wire.
pretty colors on it too.
Yeah, it's not just one color. And I like the way they move. They move like if you took a real fish out of the water.
Right. Are there any maker's marks on that one?
No. And that's what it looks like at the bottom. So it's kind of interesting the way it's put together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, definitely. I got a really big one at a estate sale the other day. Let me go grab it while y'all are talking. I'll show you.
How much did you list yours for, Angie?
Oh, well, I think mine's on sterling and it has that little compartment in it. So
oh yeah, that's right.
I think I listed mine for 95 because it was sterling and it had the compartment.
Yeah, mine's not sterling. It is closed. It's on a closed. Maybe this necklace did go with it. I don't know.
Okay, so here's mine. It's like articulated, and it's like that abalone shell.
Oh, wow.
We're twins again, Tonya.
Huh?
We're twins again, Tonya.
I'm going to go get mine. Then we can be triplets.
Right.
Yours is cool too. It's neat how different they made them all.
All right, I'm getting mine.
Go get yours. Yeah, I mean, I've never seen one like this.
No, yours is neat.
Earring. So I don't know what I would list it for. I might keep it. It's kind of cool looking.
I like playing with them.
Yes.
They're like original fidget spinners, you know?
Right.
Okay, I got a fancy top on for the show and camo shorts.
She's styling.
Here's mine.
Oh yeah,
Triplet.
that is cool.
Okay, mine is vermeil, and it's marked. Has this little trap door on it, and in here it's marked silver.
Oh, that's so cool.
And this is actually they call them vinaigrettes because it's a perfumer or a vinaigrette. And in the 30s, you would put like some perfume on a little piece of cloth or cotton, and you would put it in here and you would wear this around your neck for bad smells. I don't know why you would be doing that, but it was like, you know, to ward off bad smells and such.
That's so neat.
Yeah, that's
That
mine.
is really cool.
This is so funny that we all have one of these.
And mine has a coral eye in it, a real coral eye.
Mine looks like it's got cataracts.
So Angie, is yours listed? The one that you have?
I put it on. I put it on for $95. I think I put it for $95. Just for the fact that it is probably from the 30s, and it is marked silver, and it does have the door. And I did look. There are some other ones that are, you know, probably more than mine. There isn't any exactly like mine, and it has the coral eyes. And I just think it's pretty awesome.
It is awesome. So Mike says he has the crazy card says he has one like mine, or he had one. He said the mouth is a bottle opener, and look, I guess it is.
Oh, that's really cool. I love yours though. It's very pretty.
Yeah, I love that. I love abalone.
Me too. I just bought some earrings not too long ago around Christmas time that are abalone. Like, what would you wear that with? I guess maybe it looked good with black.
Summery.
Like if
abalone is like really summery.
Okay.
That's usually what I wear it with, like white cotton and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Where it really brings out the color of it. Here, I got another big set of earrings for you, Angie.
Oh.
Aren't these huge?
Looks like Debbie Parker would like those.
Fancy.
Yeah. They're huge.
Sadie.
Well, I was thinking that too. When you showed that little compartment, I was thinking, I wonder if people might put other things in there.
That might be why somebody ends up buying it, Angie.
It could be.
Never know.
Whatever you want to put in there. It's none of my business.
Yeah, you couldn't put anything like that in these ones.
Oh, they're beautiful. Oh my goodness. So
huge?
Are they rope chains and dingleberry bottoms?
Dingleberries, yeah.
Now, what's on the bottom? Is that a bead or is that?
Yeah, they're beads.
I really can't see very good. Oh, I see.
Oh,
they're gorgeous. It's like rhinestone a bunch of rhinestones.
They look like little mini disco balls.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's Aurora Borealis treated.
Oh, that's really nice.
Aren't they cool? I've never seen earrings quite like this before.
Oh, they're really nice. I love those.
Seem to find really weird earrings.
They're perfect for Etsy.
See, somebody can make something with all of them. Put a really weird outfit together.
Those for Etsy. Oh.
Bonnie's saying that there is an articulated fish very similar to those in the back room on Ruby Lane. Hey Angie, did you ever sell on Ruby Lane?
No, I haven't. I've looked there before for pricing and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I like perusing Ruby Lane too, like I like perusing Etsy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I got this weird brooch.
Oh, it looks Mexican, maybe?
It's from the museum, American Folk Art.
That's beautiful.
It says all that on the back of there?
Yeah, there's a couple cartouches on the back of here. So it says it there, and there's like a serial number, made in the USA, 1994.
Don't you love that word, Carla?
I do.
Me too.
I say it all the time.
You said Museum of Folk Art?
Yeah, American Folk Art Museum.
That is really a pretty pin too. I love that.
I think somebody will like this.
Bonnie just sent me a link to the Ruby Lane store. Thank you, Bonnie.
And it's an animal.
They're sold on eBay for $18.27. But these pieces go for really good money. I'll screen share while y'all are talking about it.
Don't mind if you hear children upstairs. They're not supposed to have any fun. Sounds like they are. Tinkleberry. Okay, I like cartouche and tinkleberry. They're my two favorite words.
So it's a little horse, I guess. Like this one says, can you guys see? I've got West Point pulled up.
Oh, look at the cat and the bunny.
They're so cute.
That would be nice to have a set of those.
Yeah, but I can see what you mean. Like right here in this little circle on this one, it looks like there's a whole lot of writing.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this cat with the little emerald green eyes. How cute is he?
Then my husband would not let me sell that if I had the cat.
His eyes really stand out, didn't they?
Yesterday when I was going through my stuff, I found some cat brooches and I gave them to my husband and he took my hand and he said, "Why have you been holding out on me?"
What's it going to do? Put them on eBay?
No, he collects them. He wears them to work.
Like where?
Well, he wears them low. I told him he's supposed to wear them higher, but he says, but then I can't see them. So he wears them like here. He cracks me up. And then this one's pretty similar, but this one's not marked.
Oh, wow. That's really nice.
Oh, I love that.
This is the back. I am a Cancer.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't keep that one, Carla.
And I think his eyes might be mother of pearl too.
Oh, that's really nice. Is that marked?
No. But, you know, the back is like, isn't that the way some of the 1928 jewelry is on the back?
Is it kind of floral?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Because I've noticed like the Brighton has hearts in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
This one's like, yeah, like.
Doesn't really remind me of a 1928 piece, though.
I'm sorry?
It doesn't remind me of a typical 1928 piece.
Me neither. This is pretty well made though. So what other kind of advice do you guys have for getting started?
Just don't get discouraged, and just, you know, go slow and build your shop up, and, you know, you'll get there. You'll eventually get there.
Yeah, definitely. And I think another great tip is to just try, even if it's just one listing a day. I know I'm talking to myself, telling myself this, just one listing a day, even if you just don't have time to do anything else, and you'd be surprised. That could be 30 new items in your store, you know, a month. And it adds up fast.
That's really good advice. That I can probably do.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too overwhelming. Just one a day.
Do you guys think something like this would sell? I wasn't sure.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that'd look really good, like with the prom dress that was a real pretty blue color.
Oh, yeah.
It would look cute with a prom dress.
That would be a prom thing.
There's no stones missing on it or anything. All right.
Really pretty.
I'm trying to see what else I haven't showed you guys. And then this bracelet I think is really neat. It's got what is this? A fold over clasp, right, Angie?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's a panel bracelet.
Yeah. It's got like lighthouse in a tree.
Okay. It's pretty.
Yeah, probably easier this way, huh?
Yeah. Yep, that's nice. Mm-hmm.
Do you think things like this sell?
Yeah.
So I have nothing that's like a big stinker then.
No, you never do. You never do.
What kinds of things do you guys notice that you have thought would sell that you put up and didn't?
This necklace.
That's really pretty, Angie.
I know. And now that I'm wearing it with this top, I'm like, I think maybe I'll just take it out of my shop and keep it.
It's really pretty.
Yeah.
Very fancy.
Looks really good with that shirt.
So,
I know you look like you should go out dancing.
with my camo shorts on too.
Yes, especially with your camo shorts.
Exactly.
And these rings, I think they should have gone by now, and they haven't gone yet. Let me put it on myself so
really
I can
pretty.
see. I know. They've been in my shop forever, and they have not sold. Look how pretty this one is.
Yeah, that's
I'd have a hard time not keeping those. So I have to say thank you to Barb going on Grumpy. She sent a super chat of $2. Thank you so much.
Oh, Barb's so sweet.
Yeah, she is.
And this bracelet's awesome too. It's really old looking. It's really Victorian looking or something.
Is it gold filled or?
No, it's not magnetic or anything, but it's got the prettiest floral design on it.
Yeah, it's
yeah, I was just looking at that. I was wondering if it was hammered, but it's floral.
Mm-hmm. It's like a Florentine finish, like with flowers. It's just so pretty. It's got to be old, and yeah, I really like it. It hasn't sold, so yeah, I've got a lot of treasures in my shop and I know they're not expensive. I don't know. This one might have expired, and I might just keep it and wear it with this because I think that looks pretty good.
It does.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm always
So
going shopping in my shop.
Right. I was just going to say, if you guys want to check out Angie's other stuff, go see her on Etsy.
Dazzled by Vintage, all together, one word.
Yes, your shop is impressive. You have a ton of listings.
Thank you. I've been doing it for 7 years, so.
Yes, and I always love to see your pictures too. You're always changing up your background. You're really good at that.
Yeah, I favorited your shop. I go through it every once in a while to see what you got.
Thanks. I'm looking forward to your shop too.
I know, definitely.
Yeah, we'll see what stuff I end up putting on the show and what stuff I end up listing. Because I have a lot. It's way too much.
Did you have any more pieces, or is that going to wrap it up?
Well, I have hey, that one focused on it right away. It's a Florenza brooch.
Oh, wow.
Well, you know Florenza is a good brand, right?
Yeah, that's what I've heard. But how good is good? 'Cause sometimes good is like meh, and other times good is like really good, you know?
Depends on the piece, but that looks like a moonstone in the middle there.
It's really nice.
I think that would be a good piece.
And just so everybody knows what the back looks like, there is a cartouche here where it's marked, so I didn't have to hunt for it or anything.
Yay for cartouches.
It's like the word of the day for me. And then lastly, we'll end with this guy, these two. When I looked this up, they weren't selling for a lot, but I thought they were really neat.
Oh, yeah, that is cool. Very Egyptian.
Reed and Barton.
Yeah, they don't sell for. That puzzles me why they
they're
don't
neat,
sell.
Right?
They are very neat.
And then there was the bracelet too.
Oh, wow, that's really nice.
And it's the same company.
Yeah, that bracelet should sell. I would put that up for, I don't know, 40-ish. I don't know, maybe more.
Yeah, I think it's really neat. So this was from an estate sale. I always go to the estate sales on the 50% off day, because you'd be amazed at the stuff that's still there.
Yeah, that would be a good thing to do.
All right. I'm good. I showed you a whole table full of jewelry.
Thanks.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it was. And those cuff bracelets, they sell for a lot of money.
Oh, do they?
I would definitely research that one. I feel like you could get a nice price, maybe even like $75 for that.
Okay, that did look like money to me.
And it's marked Damascene in the
Very
back.
nice.
Kind of fun. Reed and Barton Damascene.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I would save that for your Etsy shop. That's a really nice piece.
Good. Okay, good. No stinkers.
No stinkers. I mean, you brought some amazing stuff.
Yeah, I'd love to have each and every one of those pieces. Really.
Good. Thank you for having me, Tonya. This was fun.
It really was.
Yeah, okay, real quick. Answer one more question. Going on Grumpy Barb is asking what's a cartouche?
Cartouche.
Cartouche.
Angie, take it.
Barb, I'm trying to spell it here. I think I spelled that right. It is a raised area on the back of a pin or a piece of jewelry that has the maker's mark on it. And it will always be like a little raised plaque or something on the back of jewelry.
Bargain Barons. Yeah, have you guys checked out the Bargain Barons videos? They're really neat.
Yeah, they are. Definitely. You guys go check out Bargain Barons.
I like watching people who are at places that are way colder than where I am. Because they're in Saskatchewan, Canada, so pretty cold there.
Oh, yeah, definitely. All right, Carla. Well, thank you so much for coming on again. I'd love for you to come back again soon and show us maybe some of your personal pieces and also maybe an update on your Etsy shop once you get that rolling.
Yeah.
And I want to shout out somebody too. Coco Cat. She just made one video so far. She's going to make part 2 to that. And she has a whole table full of jewelry she showed in the first video.
Oh.
And it was good jewelry. It was good stuff. So
sounds like our kind of video.
Shout out to Coco
Yeah.
Cat. She's looking
Sounds
forward.
like our kind of people.
Yep. She's looking forward to making part 2. So I don't think she's in the chat, but I helped her out with a couple of her jewelry pieces. And so, yeah, it's always good to see somebody making videos. So.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And
I'd
I
also
always
like to
find stuff that I've never seen before. Every time I go out, I find something I've never seen before.
Yes, that's awesome.
That's the fun of it.
Okay, so I want to invite everybody to come and join our jewelry group on Facebook. It's called Thrifty Jewelry Treasures. Over there, you can post your pieces that you're collecting or that you want to sell. And if you need any advice on keywords or anything like that, we're there to help you. And also, everybody go subscribe to Angie and Carla's YouTube channels. The links are in the description box down below. And next week, we are going to have Carol on bargain shopping. So I can't wait to see what kind of pieces she brings.
Carol.
Right. So I hope everybody will hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't already. And we will see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.